Hey there, everyone. It's GameFox here. I've already talked to you, and this is a live stream. So hello. I'm going to be highlighting this and putting it up on YouTube as kind of a celebratory. It's been 6 years. We made it. We did 6 years of stuff, and it's been fun. And this kind of sounds like a bye thing. It's not a bye thing. Not a bye thing or a goodbye thing. But yeah, I'm celebrating 6 years of content creation tomorrow. I mean, I guess today technically, because not doing anything particular for it. So I figured we'd reflect on it together and just kind of enjoy it. Remember my first videos? God. That's what we're gonna do though. That's what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back and we're gonna go look at some of those first videos and just how things have changed. And I'll kind of give you guys a little bit of insight as to like kind of where I was at the time. I think it's something important for people to know. I didn't start my YouTube channel because it was like, ooh, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. It was very much I wasn't feeling well and I just wanted a nice outlet for good things. I just wanted to be happy and do good things. And that's basically what it all boiled down to and why I now stream on the regular. That's also Sin's fault because she pushed me to go on Twitch when I was like, no, I don't want to live stream. Nobody's going to want to listen to what I have to say live. No, not at all. Just stream and the YouTube video have already fallen down the hole. That tracks. Yes, you're not wrong. I don't know how to do one of these. This is actually at the suggestion of Beef that I do one of these kind of react to myself 6 years later sort of things. I was making YouTube videos and I was, you know, not a lot of growth. The YouTube channel's never had a lot of growth. We're at 391 subscribers right now on the YouTube channel. And it's never had a lot of growth. I never thought it would. And so because it had never had growth, Sin was like, well, you could try live streaming. You know, I've been watching these people on Twitch and it's really cool and it's a nice community and blah, 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 blah. And really trying to convince me to do it. It was like 3 months of trying to convince me to do it. But I finally did, and I was so surprised. I was so surprised. Everybody tells me, hey, you know, all these other platforms, that's what's gonna generate your views for Twitch. It's like, no, Twitch has generated my views for everything else. No, we're just gonna, here's a YouTube channel. If you guys are new, or if you guys are old and you didn't know that I had a YouTube channel, I have a YouTube channel. That's what we're talking about today. There's links in chat. There's all of them. I don't have a specific YouTube button because I've never needed one, but there you go. There's a YouTube link in there. youtube.com/c/thegamefox, which is cool that I have enough on my channel that I can actually have a custom URL, which is really cool. I never thought that would happen. I don't really know where to start with this. I guess we could start with, thank you, Nova. I appreciate it. Nova was also the one that kind of brought it to my attention. I didn't even realize tomorrow was the very first video I'd ever uploaded. And was like, you should do something about it. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Somebody help. I do upload Twitch highlights on here occasionally. Mostly it's clips. Once a year, I'll try and do a clip highlight. But if we do a fun community night, I usually try to get Leary on editing the highlights for those. And she's done a really good job with them. I'm really, really impressed with what she does. But I guess we'll just start with, you know, the basics. Let's start with the cringe. Oh, I don't want. Like, there's a certain point on the channel where I'll start to be okay with it. And I know where it is. Like, if I scroll down here, I can kind of tell you where it is. It's right about here at Slime Rancher. But all of this other it's just, we'll just kind of dig into it. When I decided I wanted to start making YouTube videos, I was talking about it with Sin and I was talking about it with my best friend Icarus, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to play because I decided I wanted to do Let's Plays. I don't know if I have anything else to offer as far as YouTube videos go. And we saw a trailer for this game called Tormentum, and I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to hear this. One, I'm not capturing it at a proper size. It doesn't fill the whole screen, and the whole video I think is like that. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to hear this. I was so nervous. I had some shitty $15 mic, and I had just learned how to use OBS. I know Tormentum's art style is great. I may go back and play it at some point. Maybe we'll do it on stream. That seems more like a stream game. But if you listen.
Welcome to Tormentum Dark Sorrow.
Blech.
Now, pardon me, this is my first video.
I thought I had to explain myself. Like, I was so nervous that people were going to see this video, and I thought I had to explain myself. Like, oh God, audio's bad, everything's bad, I'm bad, just forgive me. Oh, you can't hear it at all? I don't know if I could turn it up. It's that quiet.
We used Audacity or OBS forgive me if those are programs that you think aren't that great. But you know what? We're gonna try it anyway.
And it was so quiet. It was so quiet. And the entire video is like that. There's really not a lot. I think did I even try to do voices at this point?
Stranger, I see they didn't come.
No, I didn't. But this like would have been a prime game to do interesting, fun voices, which I really like doing for games now. But this is like a 40-minute video. Like, why did I think that a 40-minute video was the right way to go about this? If you guys haven't seen Tormentum, I encourage you to check it out, and I may stream it at some point. It's literally as loud as I can get it. I mean, if you want to go check that out for yourself, there's a link in the chat. I think this whole puzzle, I'm just like dead silent. I don't think I... Oh no, I'm not.
Aha!
Oh, good. I actually solved a puzzle. I remember the puzzles in this game being obnoxiously hard. A lot of people were making 40+ minute videos. Not really, not what I was seeing. This is 2016. Like, a lot of people they were kind of starting to make 40-minute videos, but for the kind of Let's Plays I wanted to do like fun, energetic jump cut videos, not long, incessant videos. You can't hear me at all. And if you listen very closely, you can kind of hear just the ambient room noise. But yeah, so this really isn't, video audio is pretty low. Oh, I know. And there's nothing I can do about it. There's literally nothing I can do about it. And the second video didn't get any better.
All right.
Oh, it did. It did. I was smart.
Sorrow.
But listen how bad it is.
Now, I think where I left off last time, just getting down into the...
God, the audio, and it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh yeah, no, this is 100% the puzzle. You had to solve this puzzle. And look, like, this is a point and click game. Look at how bad the frame rate is. Why didn't I notice this in editing?
Okay.
I still do that. I still sound like that. That hasn't changed, but it's better quality. Look about on the things you did, so you're talking about. Yeah, I know. Actually, here's kind of a fun thing we can look at. How much my channel art has changed. Like, look at that. It's the same theme as it should be, but like, that's the old one. That is like the very first thing I ever made, and then I changed it to this after several years of working on it, redoing the logo and the headphones and everything like that. Tried to play Fallout 1 in a YouTube video setting, and I found out very quickly that RPGs just are not made for... RPGs are just not made for stream or for videos. At least not the kind of videos I wanted to make. I really wasn't sure if it was really you till you got the mic upgrade. Oh yeah, it was bad sounding. I was trying to bump different things in the audio to try and make it sound better and try and make it sound more like I sounded in my head. And I realized I should have just fixed the volume problem. But let's check out Fallout. Fallout was the next thing I tried to do because I loved Fallout 3 in New Vegas. And I had never played.
Now, obviously, you guys all know what Fallout is. I mean, otherwise...
Nobody does.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Fallout.
Good afternoon? Is it afternoon?
Now, obviously, you guys all know what Fallout is. I mean,
do they? Am I
assuming
that people are watching this?
But I was always wondering where everything...
Actually, that is kind of a good point. Merlin, how you doing? That is kind of a good point. I'm assuming people are watching this. That's a good tip for anybody that's getting into any sort of content creation. Just assume that people are watching. Don't look at your counts. Don't look at your numbers at all. Just assume that people are watching and start talking to them. And then once you start talking like they're there but can't respond, you'll start being able to talk more in your videos or in your streams.
I never got into Fallout until Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4. I'm kind of curious to see where everything came out. So I figured, since it's on Steam, since it's on sale, might as well. So let's go ahead and watch the intro.
Long ass intro. Like, could I have been any longer with that? This is a cool Fallout game though, and I might stream it at some point. Well, I've tried a couple of times. It's just not the most interactive Fallout game. I feel like there's a lot more for me to commentate on in newer Fallout games. Come on. These videos are so old it doesn't want to load. Why is it not? It's like,
good afternoon, everyone, and
shut up, Game Fox.
That's obviously pre-war.
Yeah, no shit. And I still, to this very day, so like, I find it so awkward to commentate over footage like this, like intro footages, when there's no face cam, because it doesn't seem like a reaction video at all. Whereas a Let's Play is technically supposed to be a reaction video. At least that's how it is for me. And now looking back at this, it's just so awkward. Well, that seems pre-war. But who is saying it? It's just out of nowhere. But to this day, I struggle with commentating over cutscenes. I try not to talk over cutscenes at all, because sometimes there's information that people want to hear. Dialogue and shit like that.
Sit car, bro.
Sit car, bruh.
War never changes.
Yeah, me trying to be all dramatic. Nobody can see you. It has no context. But the first game I tried to do after that was any sort of like commonly known Let's Play style game.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to I Am Bread. Now,
Was
I'm
I
sure
Am
this
Bread.
game is probably old hash by now, but you know what? I have to get up early for work tomorrow morning, and I figured, why not deal with some rage-inducing games before bed?
That's such a, like, I find that so awkward. I find that so awkward. Like, yeah, cool. Let me talk about what I'm dealing with in my life. But the way in which I did it, I can't even explain to you why, but the way in which I did it.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to I Am Bread. Now, I'm sure this game is probably old hash by now, but you know what? I have to get up early for work tomorrow.
You know, I'm so clever, and I'm just so going to tell you about what's going on, when, at this point, nobody probably cares. Nobody probably cares about the fact that I have to get up for work tomorrow. Let's talk about the game that we're playing. Let's see.
No. Oh, I'm in it.
Ooh, I got down to
Commentary's great for this so far.
yeah, fantastic. Good job, Game Fox. Proud of you.
And I'm gone.
And I'm gone.
Alright, well, for first time play, I guess that's not too great. Let's try again.
I was also really just... I didn't have anything really fun to do? Now I just kind of let out all the popka and shit like that that's in my head. At this point, I was still very much trying not to say shit like that or just let out all my weird stutters. A little awkward at the start, and that's what makes it best to go back to. I don't know. This is pretty bad. Ugh.
Oh, I'm all covered in jam. Yeah, I've seen a few people play this game before, and I'm sure you guys have
Really?
as well.
I'm commentating on it like it's some sort of documentary. Like I'm like I'm delving into the wilds and trying to see what it's like to be a YouTuber. Now, if we just play I Am Bread, we might be able to understand the wily nature. I don't know. That's what it feels like.
Go. Go.
I can't do it. I can't do it. But yeah, so that's how it starts. And there's a bunch of other, I talked about Hyper Light Drifter actually when we were doing the Lisa lottery. This is actually kind of fun because I've played Hyper Light Drifter. I never finished it. But it is a very cool game and it is a very pretty game. Need to do a live stream of this game. I have actually done a live stream of the I Am Bread game. I don't think oh wait, do I? We're jumping the gun a little bit. We're going to Twitch. This is me jumping the gun a lot, but I'm curious now if I did or did not highlight the I Am Bread stream. No, I didn't. Oh, I did! Oh, Drunk Game Night with I Am Bread! See, I have it here. Oh, that's something fun. Let's compare the two.
Oh god, this game needs way too much concentration.
No, it doesn't. Also, if you're jammy, see, so, okay, so that's that. Yeah, and it was a drunk game night too. I had, oh, y'all can see my old,
Oh, Star Watcher, thank you so much for the host. I couldn't see it.
Oh, I missed Star Watcher.
Thank you so much, man.
I was already a lot more comfortable. When was this? 4 years ago. Okay, so this is 2 years later. Let's get to the bread.
Here we go. On to the cups. Let go. Let go of the refrigerator. Thank you. I am a very strong bread slice.
Okay, it's not that different. It's not that different. I was really hoping that 2 years later,
Okay.
I am a very strong bread slice.
Flip and do a flippin'. Do a flippin'.
Let's see, even here, what the
Oh,
music
you
was
have
I
Siri on
listening
that
to?
timer. Awesome. Thanks, Steve. Here, grab the counter. swing.
Steve has been around forever, dude.
Please, please, please.
Hey, look, there's Mike's name.
And over we go. Haha, I've saved it.
But see, even there, the huge difference.
Okay. Okay.
Just a lot of, okay, all right,
I can't even see. What's with this camera angle?
I loaf toast. See, there's so many, even now I'm looking at it and I'm like, there's so many things I should have commentated on. I can honestly see a lot of growth. I'm very surprised. But yeah, so that was I Am Bread. And then I guess you could say these were my first attempts at a series. Medusa's Labyrinth is a my very first horror game I ever played. Thank you, Andy.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome.
Good afternoon. Why is it always
Medusa's
afternoon?
Labyrinth. I was actually just on Steam today looking for something fun to play and looked in the free games section, and this happened to be there.
So
If you guys are interested,
I'd like to say that shady frame rate is me on OBS, but no, that was the
head
game.
over to Steam. I don't know how long it's going to be up.
I remember that.
But hey, it's worth a shot.
But yeah, actually, Medusa's Labyrinth is still free to play, if I'm right. The thing that upset me, and there should have been a third video. The thing that upset me about this whole game was that I got way too far in the second video for there to be a reasonably length third video. And so I just gave up the complete series of what would have been a nice little series of games. Please show your interest. Hello, all you beautiful people out there. My name is the Game Fox. No, I mean, you're not wrong. This was hilarious though. Now that I'm thinking about it, let me like scoot forward a little bit if it'll load. I'm gonna laugh about this. That was my shitty attempt at a jump cut. Did y'all just see that? And I still haven't formatted properly.
So you drop your torch when you use your bow. That's bullshit. Is it because it's
That's bull.
fire?
I don't know if you guys can hear it. I was very nervous. Like, I did not like horror games. To a certain extent, I still don't. I play horror games because it's entertaining for other people. And there's only a certain type of horror game I'll play, which is horror games like this. I'm comfortable with this, and I will play games like this. Fucking dark.
If anybody wants us to be bright, let me know. I'm totally okay with that.
I say, knowing that I'm not gonna get any comments. Letting me know if they need it brighter.
Oh,
I'll be honest, to this day, I'll say things during stream like, hey, how's the volume? Can you guys let me know how it is? Dead silence. Not in a bad way. I don't mean that in a negative way, but it's just, it's funny that that's still a
These
thing.
would all be.
I don't expect you guys. I don't expect. Oh God, that's.
Oh God!
Well, it's good to see that hasn't changed.
Turn backwards, turn backwards. What the was that?
What the? Oh, I was also overcompensating with my comfortableness. Oh yeah, you picked a great time to join, Larry. With my comfortableness with any sort of commentary, and I thought that cussing would make it better. So I swore a lot, and I still swear a lot, but I've been trying to cut back because I want to broaden my responses to things. It was a great reskin. I hope somebody clipped it. Let's see. I guess we'll scoot forward a little bit. We can talk about, actually, here's a good one, The Flame and the Flood. If you guys remember me doing stuff for the 4-year anniversary, I replayed The Flame and the Flood. And I have a sad story about that series too. This I'm not gonna subject you guys through too much of this one.
Here, and welcome to a game called The Flame and the Flood.
Oh, what did my mic, what
I
happened?
saw this a while ago on Steam and thought it looked kind of fun. It's made, or it has the same art director as from BioShock, and it's also got a...
Really? I forgot about that. Look at me! Look at six years ago me! Andy, thank you for the clip. Look at 6 years ago me actually doing research on games. Nowadays, whoop, I saw this game, it looked pretty. But yeah, so this was actually my first reaction to Flame in the Flood. And I had a lot of fun with it. It was the first game that I found, like, because you can see Hyper Light Drifter 1, 2, 3, and 4. I was still doing Hyper Light Drifter while playing The Flame in the Flood. I gave up on Hyper Light Drifter because I couldn't find a good balance for how to... One, I didn't understand the game at all. Like, it's a really pretty game, really fun game. I didn't understand it at all. But two, I just couldn't find a good, like, okay, this amount of time and this kind of sectioning for the game to make a video. Whereas with The Flame and the Flood, I could go a couple days, get to a certain spot, and then just stop. And it was great. And it made for a really fun little series. And unfortunately, right here, Flame and the Flood number 8 was the last video I did on it, and I didn't get to the end of the game because I didn't get to finish the series because I died. Well, that I could have just respawned. I lost my save file. Things changed. Thanks, Momo. That would have been my first complete series on the channel, and it didn't happen. Tomato Jones. You guys have heard me talk about Tomato Jones when referencing Dark in shoutouts. By the way, go check out Dark Fog. They've played Tomato Jones. Tomato Jones is wonderful. And to this day, I'm still kind of proud of this video.
Okay, so level-based game.
I was
Start
starting
with one,
to
obviously,
get a
because you can't
little
do
more
anything
comfortable talking to myself.
Oh, I'm a cute little tomato.
It's a platformer, and
Oh
you're
my god, this controls like total.
you're a tomato with the worst physics. See, I swore a lot. Like, I thought it would help me make better commentary, and no, it just meant I was swearing more.
Oh,
And-
oh god, and I failed. I failed right off the bat. Oh, that's brutal for.
But yeah, so I'm still kind of like that. Maybe I'll do another video series on Tomato Jones. So yeah, that game failed. And then I found a fun story-based game called A Story About My Uncle. And I thought that it looked really cool. You have this like grapply hooked thing, and it's made by the same people that made Goat Simulator. You can actually see I've gone back and checked these out a couple of times. But this is just a wonderful game.
So I'm probably a little older than 10.
Like, there's things to
More
look
crystals.
at.
Oh, those must be backup supplies for his. What's this? A cake? Must be backup supplies.
A cake? Me likey cake. You have to actually look at notes on the ground. But here's the grappling hook mechanic. It's not the best grapple hook mechanic, but like for a little indie
You know,
title.
It's sad to see that your village is in such disrepair with all these broken bridges and whatnot. I'm fairly certain there's a good way to fix it.
Me trying to be a smartass. I mean, it kind of worked. But A Story About My Uncle is something that I'm definitely proud of because it was the first time I did a video series and I finished the freaking game. And that one I just did back to back to back because I enjoyed the game that much. It's only 6 videos long. The story's there, and I don't know, you guys are gonna check it out. God, I haven't even scrolled that far down. We're still really close to the top, but I also kind of want to talk about Indies with Icarus. Indies with Icarus was what got me the most comfortable with making commentary. And unfortunately, we don't really do Indies with Icarus anymore. At some point we will. Like, at some point she'll come back over here and we'll do another video. I was also trying to pump out daily content. That is something, well, there's a big gap between some of these, between when I first started and when I started doing daily content. I had like 2 solid years of daily YouTube videos, and then I could. But this is Coffee Mug Quest. Let's actually watch the first little bit of this.
Hello everyone, Game Fox here.
I'm already
and
laughing.
Welcome to a little indie game called Coffee Mug Quest. I saw it on Game Jolt and figured, what the fuck?
mugs.
Speaking of games, I have a friend here. This is Icarus. You might remember her from one of my Hyperlight Drifter videos.
Which, no. It was some random thing that she said in the background while she was waiting for me to be done recording a video. And all she said was, "I'm a lucky gecko," or some shit like that. And I was like, yeah, people will remember that.
Everyone's favorite lovable lump of a lucky lizard.
Lucky lizard.
Well, hopefully she'll be lucky in helping me this time.
You realize I'm going to make this impossible for you.
I
right?
know. So I'm not exactly sure
Daily
how to play
stuff
this
is
game, so let's
hard.
just get into it. What's this?
Look at you,
No more coffee mugs! I know that's a problem, let's fix it.
I can hear myself smacking the mic or like
Onward.
thunking my leg on the desk or
Glory,
something.
victory, conquest!
Oh, okay. How do I... Okay, it's not W... What?
What did you do?
I pressed A!
You left behind your
No
head!
more coffee mugs!
And I'm gonna stop it there because there's a joke there that I don't want to get into. But so Indies with Icarus is what got me comfortable with it. And I'll tell you what, this one in particular, Not Everything is Flammable, is a game I still go back and play today. If I still had it on my computer. I went back and played it a lot. And if I was...
I can't intro this.
Can't intro because of me.
I have to come up with a...
All my fault. I'm the ruiner of all channels.
You can hear it. You can hear me thunking the desk in the microphone. If you're actually on YouTube and watching it. This was another really fun game. I actually go back and play this one pretty regularly. The link is still here. If it's still an active game. It is, yeah. It's a good game. It's fun. It's a nice little way to kill time. And for a while, if I was waiting for something to load, like a really big game, I still had the old mic, I did. If I was waiting for a big game to load when I was streaming on Twitch, I'd pull this up and play it in the meantime because I wasn't comfortable enough with just chatting stuff. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, you can hear it.
As possible.
Burn down the house.
Look, it says Crescent.
That's why Icarus got me more comfortable with commentary, is because I would hear her say dumb and then I would start saying dumb and it helped. Sometimes bouncing off of other people is good, and then using that to kind of pull yourself forward is what gets you there. And then we've got Seasons After Fall. I love this game. This game is so pretty. I picked up this game so early, like right as it dropped. I knew that I wanted to play this game. I didn't realize I'd be talking this long. I thought this was going to be a really short thing, but apparently it's not. But I bought this game so early, like the day that it came out, that they didn't even have a translation into English yet. It was still in French. They had English captions, but they didn't have an English dialogue. But this is one of the most beautiful games, and something that Forreston and I actually bonded over.
It makes flowers. Ominous red light. That's never a good sign.
Never.
That must be me.
That's me. That's me.
I love the music. Oh my gosh.
Listen to the music. My commentary hasn't changed, I guess, at all.
Look at me go.
Well, I mean, in this particular instance, I probably wouldn't talk much at all because I'm enjoying the cinematic.
Oh, good God, that's cute.
But yeah, it's a very beautiful game. It's a platformer. It's got some fun mechanics. After a while in the game, you start to be able to control the seasons.
I don't know if there's any. No, there's nothing over here.
Funk.
Okay. Never mind. Woohoo! Damn it.
Again, I also don't think I had a pop filter at the time. I'm really bad at platforming. That hasn't changed.
Literally just supposed to make my way to the Winter Guardian, and I almost fell. Can I die? Can I die in this game?
Yes, you can. You can die in almost every game. But the game just gets prettier and prettier. And this one I also played to completion. As with all platformers, I did get angry at it, and you could see it reflected in my thumbnails. I heard, look at me go, and then went, yeah, you haven't changed much, have you? Off, Andy. This was another Indies with Icarus. It was just something stupid and fun.
Hello, everyone. I am the Game Fox, and welcome to a game called Max Gentleman. I was
Max
just looking for something to
Gentleman.
play since I've got Icarus here with me today.
Hey, not kicking it sidecar today.
She's actually going to be playing with me, because apparently...
This was the first time. No, you haven't missed anything. We're still talking about. This is the first time we ever had a two-player Indies with Icarus, and the gist of the game is you're supposed to stack your hats the tallest.
Oh, f*** you. Socially inept. It's a... Hey, you can... Oh, you can jump your hats!
That is how you
Oh,
dodge the
Buffering.
beers that are
Burfer.
getting thrown at you.
I'm not ready for this.
You were never ready for this.
Oh, no.
And you can tell with my responses that I'm still basically like, I don't know how to respond to that, so I'm just gonna... I'm gonna start like scooting through these a little bit faster, but I did want to touch on this one. Skyreach was another random little indie game that I found. God, my bitrate was bad. Oh, this was me trying to like let it do a cinematic intro so I didn't have to talk yet. Because I thought that was cool.
Hello, everyone. Game Fox here, and welcome to a free-to-play game I found on Steam
But I stopped saying good afternoon. I stopped saying good afternoon.
called Skyreach. I have no idea what it is, but it was free to play, and I figured, why the hell not?
That's another thing that I think I still do it to a certain extent. I have no idea why I'm playing this, so we're just gonna play it. Just describe the game. Just describe the game. I'll touch on Turmoil too.
Oh, from what I could tell, it's a driving or racing type game.
There's a particular part though.
Just want to complete the level. Just want to complete the level. Where am I? Do I just... What did I do?
And that won me the level.
I win! I did it! I finished the level! I'm not doing level 2! Because if level 1 was that hard, that!
So funny story, this game stuck with me enough that when I went, I'm not doing level 2! Because that is actually, believe it or not, what made Dirt Fox. That comment in that video right there is what made Dirt Fox. And it's a stupid backstory to this particular drawing. Because originally it was supposed to be that fox. I asked Icarus to do Chris, which is my fox mascot, flipping people off because I was like, that, because I was going to use it in videos. And she forgot that I said flipping off and only remembered this face and was more like, that. And I just thought it looked so derpy. And so Dirt Fox was born out of something dumb. With me, Gunblocks was probably my first time doing voices. If you hear me talking like this, it's the voice that I did in Gunblocks.
Hey there, everyone.
Get it.
And it's a pre-alpha demo.
I don't. Oh, you know, I kind of wonder if this got
Look
any
at how
further.
cute
It was
it
a
is,
very
though.
cute game.
Stuffed yourself with chips again. Look at that mess.
Yeah, I'm trying to do
When do we
voices.
Geez, what do I know?
Let me skip
Maybe the ship would fly faster.
right here, I think.
It's like you don't even know the basics. Computer, show them the controls. Finally, it's my turn. Hello, friend. Okay, who is this and why is there a block floating in the air? Please, silly you. Blocks don't just
Silly
float. They're
you.
slowly fall.
And I can't, it's changed now. The way that I do that voice has changed now, and it's right here. It hurts right here if I do it for more than an hour. But this was my very first attempt at doing voices, and I'm pretty proud of myself about that one too. Turmoil was another series that I did to completion. Actually went pretty well. I have a fun little story about the end of Turmoil and the fact that I cheated, but nobody ever found out. No, I lost the game initially, deleted that footage, and then went back to my save and won the game. And I feel bad. Sort the Court, this was the demo that I did initially. And then I eventually, at Mistress Cluppy's request, actually went back and played the game in full.
Hello, everyone. GameFox here, and welcome to a game called Sort the Court. I guess let's just get right into it.
Did I try doing voices for this one?
This?
I did not. I didn't try to do voices for this.
Oh no, it's almost the end of the day. There's a stinky kid running around the street. Should we force her to have a bath?
Yeah, interesting. Okay, so I actually completely went full ham with the voices on that because I thought that I did. I think things started to, I started to get even more uncomfortable and comfortable with myself at the same time when we did the 100th video special. I played Oh Sir as the 100th video with Icarus. Anarcute. Oh, I should talk about Anarcute, huh? It was my first time using Facecam.
Hello, everyone. GameFox here, and welcome to.
And as you can see, the camera's on the other side of my face, and I hate that. That's one of the other reasons. Shut up, Sin. That's one of the other reasons that Indies with Icarus have gotten harder is because I have a camera in a fixed position now on this side. I can't turn it. I need to get a secondary. Well, I have several now. I could probably do that, but either
A
way.
game called Oh Sir, and you can also say welcome to Indies with Icarus.
You
today,
can
because we have
see.
Icarus with us.
Wow. Okay, that's something I didn't notice. Watch. Not that I want you to watch
Fox
watch
here.
my mouth.
Welcome to a game called Oh Sir, and you can also say welcome to Indies with Icarus.
I am trying to pull the sides of my mouth up more because I know that I have bad diction. It's something I've worked really hard on over the last few years, and thankfully now, 6 years later. 6 years later? Yeah, 6 years later, I'm more comfortable with the fact that my mouth doesn't open a lot. I don't have muscle control here. I don't have a lot of muscle control for that upper lip. And I was really trying to pull open my mouth so I could talk better, and I didn't realize I did that.
Celebrate!
And I'm not as animated. Like, now I'll do this all day long. Like, I'll throw my arms all over the camera. But I was like, I don't want to get in the way of anything. I don't want people to see me at all.
If you haven't seen Oh Sir yet, it's an insult simulator, as you can see on the screen here.
Really?
The thing about this is that I have Icarus, and so we can insult each other. Like that's anything new. What? I know, I clicked online. Hold on. Wait. Go back.
That should have, so nowadays when I do an accidental thing where I click the wrong button or something like that and it f***s up my ability to get into the game, that gets cut out. Like jump cut from here funny moment to here funny moment, and it's great. We'll talk more about that later, but yeah, that was my first time using Facecam, and I think it's better. Public speaking really shows you the little things we don't really notice, but you still look like you're having fun. Nervous, very nervous. I had, not as much anymore. I had such low self-esteem that I was afraid of anybody seeing me. Anarcute's adorable. Anarcute's wonderful. It's little tiny critters causing anarchy.
Hello everyone, GameFox here, and welcome to a game called Anarcute. Thanks.
I just can't hear the music. I love it. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I love Anarcute. Maybe we'll play that one on stream too. I did play it on stream later because I wanted to appreciate it again. But yeah, you go around as a little mass of animals and you collect more of them. Oh, you can...
Oh, so this will show me where all my little friends are?
You can hear what I did to the mic there. Still, I think I'm using the snowball at this point, but I still didn't have a pop filter for it. And I was trying to boost the bass in my voice in order to make me sound a little deeper. And I can do that naturally. Why I didn't just do it naturally is beyond me.
That's cool.
But all it did was cause some horrible noise.
Oh my god, that makes
artifacting.
I keep running into stuff.
Look, you
They
collect
make such cute
friends.
sounds. Oh, so I just gained an alligator.
You can hear.
What's going
you
on?
can hear me still trying to do it too. I just gained an alligator. Like I'm forcing my voice down.
What's going on? What's going on?
I feel like my commentary for that's not great either. But it was a really fun game, and I did that one to completion too. And I didn't finish that series, I think, until after I started. Yeah, I didn't finish it until after I started Slime Rancher, and Slime Rancher was my full complete series with Facecam. My first full complete series with Facecam.
Okay, I've got my gamepad initiated. I honestly.
Not the beginning of the video. This is really funny.
Hello everyone, GameFox here.
At this point, I had lost and broken my glasses, or broken and lost my glasses. So that's something else to touch on later as well, because it's kind of funny because this stayed this way for a very long time.
And welcome to a game called Slime Rancher. Now I'm pretty sure that a lot of people have heard of this game.
You can also see that I am purposefully not doing this and turning to the camera, that I'm purposefully keeping my head like this because I thought it would make me look better.
By now.
And it just makes me look
it was on sale on
awkward.
Steam. It's got my gamepad.
This was also this is a 22-minute video, and I think it was like a 30-minute recording. And then the second, I was so upset. I almost gave up on Slime Rancher after video 2, which is why you don't see it for another, because this was like one day and then 2 days in between and then another one and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in between this Slime Rancher and this Slime Rancher, because I was trying to encode a video at the same time as recording this.
He does not look happy with me. Poof. Oh god, I'm sorry.
This was also the first time, like, this series was also the first time I tried doing any sort of, like, a lot of jump cuts. There's one of the Slime Rancher videos where I'm like, boop, 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 but I cut all of the little dead space in between each boop, and so it just was like, brrr. Maybe it wasn't this video. I'm pretty sure it was, though. Somewhere down the line in this video, it starts to get really stuttery and the frame rate is garbage, and I was so upset when I saw it because I was like, that ruined the whole series. Nobody's gonna want to see the rest of it. And I'm like, you know what? I like Slime Rancher. I'm just gonna keep going with it. And I did. And it was my first complete series with Facecam, which was great. This one I actually went to go look at last night.
Fear for my life. Snowman.
Yeah, look at all the snowman.
With no eyeballs.
Nope. Those eyeballs are too hard to generate. Hello.
I feel like that was probably a good example of when I started getting comfortable with retorting back. Because eyeballs are too hard to generate. Because I came back with a quip.
Everyone, GameFox here, and welcome back to another Indies with Icarus.
Didn't do it
Hello.
before then.
2 in 1 day. Holy poop.
Yes, it's after Christmas, but I don't care. We're gonna play.
That was something else. Icarus said 2 in 1 day, holy poop. And she didn't realize that we were recording 2 in 1 day, but it's not like the videos were going up in the same day. And I just didn't think to cut that out. Why do I
good
need
lord,
to
it just
justify
goes right-
why I
thought there was
play a
gonna be,
game?
like, some...
No warning.
What do I need?
For some reason, I feel the need to
Milk,
justify why
7
I'm playing a
candles,
game.
Christmas lights, I need. Where's milk? Is this milk?
The gist of this game is it just throws you in. You're shopping already. You have a little shopping list in the lower right corner.
Oh god. Oh.
This game was also really hard for me to play, and I had a little bit of an anxiety attack afterwards because it was like getting in a car accident at the time.
So, what?
My headphones were all the way up and it was like in my head. I'm like, ah.
So the whole
We also, Icarus and I still haven't solved this problem, and that's another reason why I don't know how to do indies with Icarus at the time, because she used to wear headphones with me, but we had a headphone splitter. And could I technically do that? Yes, but headphone splitters, it splits the left to one person's headphones and the right to the other person's headphones. And it's really weird, so you get some weird shifting of audio.
point of this for you, okay, so
This
that's-
one, this is a game that would have benefited from jump cuts, and I don't think I really did any jump cuts in it, but that was just another fun little thing. Minecraft with Mike was up here, the very first Minecraft with Mike. Let's touch on that. To this day, Mike is the biggest reason why I make YouTube videos. I made YouTube, so my initial reason for making YouTube videos was because I wanted to give back to the community that had given me so much in a time that was really, really hard for me. Watching YouTube videos with familiar faces and familiar YouTubers helps ebb some of the anxiety of going into new stories and things like that. And that was really, really difficult for me to learn and come to grips with and understand. And it made my life a lot easier. So that was really nice. As you can see, I have a lot of Jacksepticeye on my list, and there's a reason for that. But I started making videos because I wanted to kind of give back to that. And then when Mike started playing my videos for my niece, my first niece, it gave me a reason to keep making videos and wanting to do daily content. Unfortunately, I can't do daily content anymore. I try to do as much as I can. But he's the biggest reason I still...
Hello everyone, GameFox here,
I still make
and
videos.
welcome to Yes, Minecraft. But today I wanted...
Yes, Minecraft. Like, I thought people were going to judge me for playing Minecraft. At the time, though, Minecraft was very much a game, because this was before the Aquatic update where Minecraft had its resurgence of stuff. I was still super into it. Mike was super into it. I had just gotten him into it. But I didn't necessarily like people knowing that I liked Minecraft. Remember back and say hit miss, people thought it was cool or cringy. Yeah, basically, you got people who either really enjoyed Minecraft and just were chill, or people who hated you for liking Minecraft. Oh, and at the time, at the beginning of Minecraft with Mike, we used a steampunk texture pack. And we used it for a very long time. It took forever for me to switch from that texture pack. I'm glad I eventually did, because things look really weird in this texture pack.
Looks like a flint.
But this was actually the first time I did any sort of creeper-based minigame.
Yay! Okay.
This was also before you could do custom skins in Minecraft on Bedrock.
Yep. Is it? Ah, genius. Okay.
This is creeper
So
bowling.
This is the steampunk texture.
God, it took me like 3 minutes to get into the game.
That's awesome.
So the whole concept of creeper soccer is you have to try and pull the creeper towards your goal and set off the TNT. Oh yeah, there was time lapse for the creeper, and then there was time lapse for this too, because we were just building a dinosaur, not really talking about much. It's like half the video is that time lapse.
Give me a second.
So that song is called Pixelland. Yeah, Pixelland on Incomtech. It is a royalty-free music place, and a lot of YouTubers use this because it is like one of the first and one of the best sources for royalty-free music. By the way, he makes a lot of Monkey Spinny Monkeys. You'll recognize this one. And then this one you'll recognize. But yeah, he's done like all of the well-known background sounds that are used in YouTube videos from like 2013 on. Well, 2015 on maybe. But because I used it in this one time lapse, I ended up using it in the background of every other Minecraft with Mike video. But yeah, I got distracted. Let's talk about the Undertale thing. Undertale was when I really got comfortable making voices.
Well, act instead. Act, and let's check the dummy first.
You see, I still don't have a goddamn pop filter on this, and you can see I had a snake tank in the back. I didn't give a about my background before. It was just like, it's fine.
Flirt with everything else in this game. Why don't we flirt with Napstablook?
This I think Undertale is really where you're walking home on the snow. Oh no, cold. Wild West of videos. This was definitely where I started feeling the most comfortable with my type of content. Wow, this is really funny. So as I've clicked through my own videos are coming up in my recommended. But it was because I had already played, I had already seen, no, I had played Undertale too. I had already seen Undertale. Like, I had already seen the full playthrough on Jack's channel 100 times over. And I was comfortable with it. It was something I knew. It was something I knew I could make commentary on. I was nervous because it wasn't reactive commentary, but it was something that I knew and I enjoyed and I knew I would like, and it was something I was more comfortable actually looking at the camera and making my own voices for. And then, believe it or not, so you see it stops. We have this one here, Undertale 8, and then it just stops. We don't get back into Undertale until here, but that's just because I took a lot of time in between. So we have Undertale 11, and then way further down, there it is, Undertale 12. So this was, when was Undertale 12 posted? March 9th, 2018, and Undertale 11 was June 14th, 2017. So almost a year later. And that's why there's so many videos in between, because at the time I was trying to do daily content. I think that's when my save for Undertale broke. Yeah, so getting over it. So what started me on Twitch was actually, I think right here. Is it gonna load?
Hey there, everyone. GameFox here, and welcome back to Undertale.
That was after I moved into the closet.
So, funny story. You may notice that there's something a little bit different on the menu screen all the way. But I just woke up, by the way. I think my name is different. I don't remember if I named myself the right thing. The time I've spent is different, so that's fun. If you didn't already know from posts I put up on Facebook or anything like that,
When I still used Facebook.
I lost video footage for Undertale, and I was like, I want this to be a full series. I don't want this to be, you know, oh, well, I messed this up, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to, or just start from here. I want the whole game to be in here. So last night, on the night of 5/21, I streamed for 4.5 hours with some really cool people.
It was the first time I had ever really had people talking in my chat. Before then, so it wasn't my first stream, but May 21st, 2017 was the first time I had people actually talking in my chat. And it was because at the end of Undertale 9, I can't remember, I think I lost my save.
I lost video footage for Undertale.
I messed something up that I really wanted to be in the game. Do I explain it?
I lost video footage for Undertale.
No, I don't explain it. So I spent my very first 5-hour stream going from the beginning of Undertale until this point. And that's kind of a fun story. And we were talking about the first time I was ever on Twitch, because that was very close, because Sin had just convinced me to start streaming that month. And so I actually have a clip of my very first stream. This was me setting up before the stream, and this is basically what it looked like when I started. I was trying to figure out how to use OBS to stream, and I've never deleted this clip because it's just kind of like a momentous thing for me. It was when the very first time I clicked stream was on May 5th, 2017. I'm not going to actually delete it, but it was clipped by Mike. He saw that I went live. He must have just checked. He must have had notifications on or something. And he was clicking around to figure out what the different buttons did. And I think this was shortly May 10th. Okay, so my first streams were Turmoil. And what I did was I wanted to stream something I was comfortable with. So I streamed Turmoil, something that I had already played on the YouTube channel way long ago up in this area. And no views. It was a little indie game. Nobody really watched that. But when I started streaming 7 Days to Die,
Golden slime. And I got a gold plort. And
I was streaming with my friends Kirsten and Kristen, and then my brother as well, but he can only join us on occasion, for the 7 Days to Die series on YouTube, because we were trying to make progress. I wanted there to be a 7th day in every video. So we would use the streams to scoot forward, and then I would make a video after that. Oh, I did Fallout streams. I had some, you know what, actually? No, okay. this is when I met Kirame in the 7 Days to Die streams. Kirame came in with those. He was like my only viewer for a very long time. And then I did Fallout 4. Kirame was there for that. When he left, that's when I met Cherry Zombs. And they were the first person who had ever contributed to the channel, which I thought was very sweet. And then here's me playing Undertale.
45 minutes to an hour. So, you aren't helping our contestant, are you? Ooh, you should have told me. I'll ask a question you'll be sure to know the answer to. Who does Alphys have a crush on? Funny thing is, you can go with any of these, and you'll be right. But I like Undyne, so I'm just gonna go with Undyne. See, Alphys, I told you it was obvious. Even the human figured it out.
I don't know why this was
Yes,
clipped.
she scrawls her name in the margins of her notes.
Yeah, I don't know why that was clipped. I've kept the older ones because I just didn't want to get rid of them. And then, when was this? June 3rd. So this was a couple days, like a week after. My first time playing Halo with my brother
You
on
think
stream.
about it, but you wouldn't
Thank you
do
for the
it.
lurk, Andy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And the reason I was freaking out was because I wasn't good. I was better with sniper rifles than I was when I was a kid, but I wasn't as good as him. He's where I learned how to be a sniper in Halo, and I'm scared of playing with him because he'll snipe me out of nowhere. But yeah, so that's kind of how YouTube came into me doing Twitch. This is really funny. So you guys all know my current starting soon scene. And when I first, that's my starting soon scene now. This was my first one. Where the coin had a really deep, Sin made that for me. Sin's made both of the spinning coins for me. But just the difference is so drastic. And I've also kept this as kind of like a little memento to that as well. Did Bendy and the Ink Machine, which by the way, I have the biggest bitch. I have the biggest bitch about Bendy and the Ink Machine. Let me just rip on it for a minute. The demo of the game, which ended up being chapter 1, very good, very scary, lots of atmosphere. And I think that they ended up stylizing it a lot more when they did the final game, probably more than they should have because it made it less scary. Keeping Boris looking like this big hunking thing until you meet the other Boris would have been much better. Oh, this was also my first time doing a horror game at night. I did a lot of my recording at night, but this is my first time doing a horror game at night. I usually try to play them during the day.
Hey there, everyone. GameFox here.
That's where you start getting me feeling, wow, what the was, I had some sort of scab or something on my lip. But yeah, so I finally started getting more comfortable with, hey there, everyone, GameFox here. And having that be kind of whatever my intro was.
And
I still
welcome
don't.
to Bendy and the Ink Machine. I
still
think
don't
by
know
now
what a good
most of
intro
us
is.
already know what Bendy and the Ink Machine is. I do not.
People had told me about Bendy, but I didn't really know anything about what it was. It was the first time I really, really, really wanted to get into a horror game. You could see me, I'm just like...
Dreams come true. Oh, great, I can click on doors.
Oh, great, I can click on doors. But yeah, I have a huge grievance with Bendy and the Ink Machine. Chapter 1, fantastic. Chapter 2, great. It set up this whole big thing for this idea of a weird ink cult. And that was scary to me. And then they brought in Chapter 3 and had more in the bottom of this place than, like, it was no longer a feasible studio space, in my opinion. Like, they're putting a theme park underground. Sure, I get that. I've also always had a huge with my thumbnails. I think I've gotten better. Like, I think I've started making better thumbnails. This one was good. This was the first thumbnail I was like, actually like, yeah, that's a good thumbnail for VHS. But a lot of them I'm just like all of my Twitch 7 Days to Die thumbnails are reusing my original YouTube ones. Tried doing Would You Rathers, and I actually thought they were kind of fun. Is this the one that I was sick with?
Hey there, everyone. GameFox.
Oh, I was sick.
And welcome to Would You Rather.
I wanted to do daily content so bad. And so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm sick. I'm gonna record something easy."
I'll be perfectly honest, I'm still sick. I got sick yesterday. I was hoping it was just like a day thing. And I thought my voice was going to be completely fine after that. So I was stupid and did a live stream for 3 hours last night, thinking, oh, it's better, it's fine. No.
No.
I've got tea.
Oh, I missed that mug. Where is that mug. That mug is a Neon Museum mug. Where's my mug? I missed this mug. It was a good mug. I put the spoon in my eye. But yeah, so that was the first time I ever did anything that wasn't gaming, was Would You Rather, which I guess is still technically a game. You saw the first Minecraft with Mike. Here's halfway through the Minecraft with Mike series. I to this day hold Minecraft on YouTube to be a no face cam thing. It's one of the few things that allows me to kind of feel like, okay, I don't need to do anything. I was AFK.
Yeah, we're just kind of watching this happen.
No.
It gets better though.
Hey there, everyone, GameFox here, and welcome back to another Minecraft with Mike.
We got better at building. We started getting better at storytelling. Or this one was like an airdrop raid. We were supposed to save a hijacked airplane.
So I grabbed some elytra and I jumped out of the helicopter, holding the elytra in my hand.
This was after Elytra had gotten released, I think.
All the way down.
I don't know when it got released.
Good.
Right here, you can kind of see it. First of all, my username on Xbox used to be Vixen Unleashed. Don't ask. Second of all, we built this giant airplane, and it looks really good. And eventually, I'll open up the world and show it to you guys. We'll do another tour of the Minecraft with Mike Island. But yeah, so Minecraft with Mike has changed a lot. We started getting better at storytelling, and eventually, I don't remember. I think for the 25th Minecraft with Mike, I did a special Christmas thing. Indies with Icarus. This was probably one of my favorite Indies with Icarus videos. I remember having a lot of fun with it.
Okay, so the whole point of this is to take pictures of your friends. It's local multiplayer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna take pictures of our friends.
I was still swearing a lot.
Yeah, but I think we have to get 3 pictures each. So take pictures and light your way using the cameras.
Wow,
away,
I
so
spent
move quickly to avoid.
This is a 6-minute video. I spent like 2 minutes explaining the mechanics.
Sure. How do I do snapping? You can't see a damn thing that we're doing.
It's hard to judge.
Oh, that's how you take pictures. Oh, I'm gonna come get you. I'm gonna come get you. I'm gonna come get you. Damn, where are you? Where are you, you little? Get back here. Take a picture. Take a picture. Yeah, run. Oh.
You shot it?
That was just a fun Indies with Icarus that I remember. I remember specifically that one because at the time I was working Amazon Flex, and I was working at the Mob Museum at the gift shop. I was working Amazon Flex, and I was trying to make YouTube videos and stream. It's no wonder I'm burnt out. I ended up eventually having a hard time staying at the museum for several reasons. One of which was the toxic environment that it was becoming. The other of which was that my mental state was at a point where I just couldn't anymore. And I had the worst burnout of my life. I had pretty bad mental breakdown at the time. And I decided, no, I'm gonna just work Amazon Flex when I can, and I'm gonna stream on Twitch, and I'm gonna make YouTube videos. And eventually making the daily YouTube videos became too much because I became more and more devoted to Twitch. Because that was where I got to hang out with you guys and get to chat with people and felt like I was a part of a bigger community. Your question. Oh, I didn't talk about this one. This one has 100 views. I didn't talk about this. I'm sorry if this is too much or if I'm enjoying talking with you guys about it. Like I don't get to talk about this very often. So this is a demo called Around the Creek. I need to look up the game and see if it's been completed yet. It's been forever. I found them on Tumblr. I didn't even find them on itch.io. I found them on Tumblr. This was back when I still had the bad background. And I just thought it looked really cute. And it's like a little slice of life, interactive novel sort of thing.
This place really does belong to Mona. But Mona is nowhere to be seen. Where could she be? It's getting pretty late.
But the character design I thought was really cute, and I liked the design style.
Right here, the girl asked GameFox to come over. Mystery solved. Can I go home now? I guess so.
I tried to do voices for this one. I still wasn't comfortable with it.
Very emo type character. I like him.
My reason for still liking this game a lot, or liking the video that I did for this a lot, it was the first time a developer noticed me. I don't have any other way to put it than that. It was the first time that I had ever communicated with a game developer and said, hey, I hope it's okay. I made a Let's Play of your game. I thought it was really good. I gave them some feedback, and they were so happy that somebody had played their game, and it felt really good. And I was just ecstatic that I could do that. I don't think I had another. Oh God, I didn't touch on this. 200 video. Was that the first one? Yes. Oh, do you guys want to sit through this whole video? It's really bad. You guys can tell me if you want to sit through the whole thing or not. I did the baby food challenge with Icarus, and I didn't have any way of taking video in a 1080p format or even a 720 format. It was done in a 4:3 format.
Hey everyone, GameFox here, and welcome to something a little different today. Welcome to Not in Indies with Icarus.
Liar.
It's technically not.
I stumbled over this. Icarus had a shtick where they thought it was funny and that people noticed that they changed their hat in every video and that they were always wearing some sort of hat. I think some people did. I know I did, obviously, because she was there. But it was really funny. So in this one, she was wearing a wig that she was trying to prep for a cosplay. And believe it or not, this wig ended up becoming the pompadour for this guy from One Piece. What's his name? Frankie? Is that what it is? Yeah, there we go. So it ended up becoming this hairdo. That explains the hair.
This is something that people don't normally do.
No. We decided, well, I mostly decided, and Kim's just along for the ride. Icarus is just here because I want to torture the hell out of her. That for my 200 video on the channel, I wanted to do something that's still kind of game related. Basically, we're gonna make ourselves throw up because we're doing the baby food challenge.
Baby gamers!
Yeah! So, my lovely wife has...
I didn't have any way of doing any sort of microphone aside of my snowball. So I had the snowball on its little footy pedestal on the table that we had everything else on. So you'll hear like thunks every once in a while. It's also, you can tell just how uncomfortable I am at the couch, but how much more comfortable I am talking to people.
That's mine.
Or should I match my cup?
We're thinking with portals.
Sin got us baby sippers. Sin put I was like, I want to do the baby food challenge. Or no, I was like, I want to do a challenge video. And Sin's like, how about the baby food challenge? I'm like, no, I really don't want to do that. She goes, I'll buy everything for you. I'm like, all right, fine. I think that's really cool. Yeah, this is actually the first time Sin was technically in a video with me. And the first time she was really a part of the content process, which is really cool.
Intermission ×2. There's something wrong with her. Okay, so Gina just brought us the tiebreaker.
My camera cut out right then, so you could tell my hair looks a little different and the lighting's changed and the camera angle's changed. I had to quickly fix it.
Have a wonderful day.
Drop those comments.
Please and thank you.
And thank you so much for supporting 200 videos. I do have comments. What do you know? Kim said I had tummy ache for days. Oh god, that's funny. Well, yeah, that is the baby food challenge. I have another fun challenge video. I'm gonna watch that one too because I like that. What was the second one? The no thumbs challenge. I talk about this game all the time. I talk about this game. That's freeze frame and a half. I talk about this game all the time. When people ask me what my top 3 games are, it's Halo 3, Fallout New Vegas, and Valley. This game is phenomenal. Is it really anything that intricate? No, but it is just it is fabulously grand. It has a sense of scale that cannot be topped, and I have yet to find in another game.
Look at that, that's so cool.
And I'm like freaking out this entire game.
Oh, I'm in love with this already. I hope that this turns out to be as good as I hope.
My audio quality got a little better. Music in this game, the sense of motion in this game, the grandeur and the sense of scale that you get from almost everything is just fantastic.
Oh, this is wonderful audio.
I've played this on stream twice, actually.
Are these?
So I played Valley in a full series on YouTube. And let me tell you, this series was a struggle for me. It was the first game I played that had fantastic graphics that my computer could handle. But for whatever reason, every time I tried to record it, it stuttered so bad. And I still couldn't figure out my bitrate issue. Am I running at like top speed? Every time I tried to play this game, for some reason the bitrate tanked. For some reason, it just got really framey. but it didn't matter because I was absolutely loving it.
Wait. What if I... Oh, so if I need more Amrita, if I need more energy, then I can just take it away.
And that's monitored here by the blue indicators. I cannot recommend this game enough.
Oh god, no! A moral dilemma at some point. Okay, so here we are. We've come to...
You can see how choppy the bit rate is on this. Like the weird fragmenting we're seeing.
Ancient ruins.
And like that enamored bit that I had where I was just like, wow, this is amazing. La, 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 la. I had that throughout the entire game. And it was the first time that I felt like I really struggled with thumbnail. I mean, I'd always kind of struggled with thumbnails. I really struggled with thumbnails for Valley. I didn't know how quite to make them. I think I did okay. I think I did okay with how they came out. Let's see. This is one of the later videos of Valley. I want to see if I actually ended up fixing my issue.
Oh, thank you, God. Well, hey there, everyone.
It's a little better, but I'm not moving it. Hold on.
Here.
Okay, so the bit
your
rate
save to basically finalize for a particular
the bit rate is better.
Screen. That's what I'm getting out of this.
To kind of explain what I'm talking about. So if you stream, then you kind of understand what I'm saying by when I'm talking about the bit rate. Your bit rate basically controls how much fragmenting you're going to get, and that's also affected by your encoding speed. What that means is bit rate is what rate at which data can be transmitted to wherever the video is either being saved or streamed to. On Twitch, you really shouldn't go above... I'm at 6,000. You really shouldn't go above 3,000 per Twitch's recommendations, but if you have a good computer and a good internet connection, you can push it pretty far. I don't go above 6,000. For my videos, I was running at originally a 10,000 bit rate because instead of having to stream it to a service where it was dictated by internet and all that other it was going directly to my computer. So you can record videos at a much higher bit rate if your computer can handle it. So at the time, in the first video, I was doing a 10,000 bit rate. I think by this video, I was doing a 20,000 bit rate. And by the final Valley video, I was trying to push it to a 40,000 bit rate, which helped a lot. Now, YouTube compression makes that hard because when you upload things to YouTube, or even when you're compiling video footage in an editing software, it will compress the bit rate in order to make it more consistent when it's encoding it for the second time. And by encoding it, you're literally putting the code together to make the image files that come into being a video, if that makes sense. So you record the footage and it encodes it, then you put it in the editing software, it compiles it, and then when you go to finalize your video edits, it encodes it again. And so then you have that compression. And then when you upload it to a service like YouTube or Twitch, afterward, then you have even more compression, which can be a problem, which is why you hear a lot of, can I eat the bit rate? No, no, you cannot. Which is why recently you've probably heard a lot of YouTubers complain, well, if it wasn't for YouTube's compression, blah, blah, blah. YouTube compression isn't that bad. It's the fact that you encode it once for the crispness. You have the nice crisp video, then you edit it, and then it compiles both of the, or however many video sequences you're having overlaid on top of each other. For me, it's the gameplay and then my camera, or gameplay and my camera. I'm sorry, this is probably a bit much. So you have those, you overlay them on top of each other, and then it recompresses those and encodes them again, which, if you're familiar with graphic design, when you have a JPEG file, the more times you save it, the more times it tries to re-encode itself, basically. It tries to resave over itself over and over again, which can then cause it to become blurry. So if you take a JPEG file and then edit it and then save it as a JPEG file, the same JPEG name, it'll blur it. That's why people use PNGs for most graphic design things, is because it basically it deletes its former and creates a new overwrite over the previous file. It's good info. Good. I'm glad. Yeah. In this video, you can still, if you're watching the stream on high quality, you can probably see there's still some fragmenting and stuff in here. They call that bit decay. Yes. There you go. So there's a lot of bit decay when you re-encode things over and over again, which is actually a problem I encounter when I'm trying to make like clip highlights for Twitch or just highlights in general. I experienced it a lot with D&D, which is why I stopped doing the D&D highlights, because one, it took me 10 hours to edit a highlight. Two, when I would download it from Twitch, I would then have to set it into an encoding program outside of my editor, because downloading it from Twitch desynced the audio and the video. So you'd get about 40 minutes in and the audio would be really desynced. And then you'd get to the end of the video like 5 hours later and the audio was basically completely split. So I'd have to throw it into this thing called Handbrake, which is a re-encoding program that would fix the problem, and then I could throw it into my editor, which would then encode it again. It's just bit decay. That's the thing. You can tell when I'm really into a video. You can tell when I'm really into a game because I'm just like, video game. My mouth is just open the entire time. I'm just like, whoa. This was about the time I had started doing Human Fall Flat, and Human Fall Flat to this day, like I have this featured on the front of my channel right now. I still really enjoy the Human Fall Flat series. Like, I think I did a good job with it. It was the first time I did any really intense editing on my videos, like a lot of jump cuts, a lot of comical timing, etc. And I still didn't have glasses. Keep in mind that from the beginning of that YouTube list to here, I was doing daily videos. This is only a year in, and I've already made this much progress. Human Fall Flat has always been like a staple for me and a favorite for me. We've even streamed it on Twitch a bunch.
By one way and one way only. Oh god, I can't pull it. By falling quite flat on my face. That's how I got here. Now, I don't think I remember.
I say that a lot. I say, and I will fall quite flat on my face. And it's in reference to this video series because I do talk about that. I do say that a lot. I thought I had to hold the button.
Just throw it on the platform. Yes. Oh, hey.
This is where I'm still super happy with Human Fall Flat because this is where I felt like I could just be goofy and stupid and just cut here, cut here, cut here, cut here, jump cut, smash it all together. And it ended up being a really funny combination of noises. At least for me, a lot of humor comes from sound for me. I'm the child that laughs at the ketchup bottle going. So.
The elevator would go back up on its own. But no, it's much easier than it appears, Pippin. You will learn. What do we got?
I had a lot more confidence in what would make me laugh. What would me talking to myself make me laugh about? So that's Human Fall Flat. And we'll actually be able to reflect on the changes that have happened with Human Fall Flat soon because I've made recent Human Fall Flat videos. All right, so we talked about the baby food challenge. Let's go ahead and watch the no thumbs challenge because I was able to do a 16:9 format. You can actually see how my setup area is, and this is basically what I had to do with the snowball at the time, and now I have the Yeti, and it's even more in the way. But I have lighting. I've got a DSLR that can just barely do a 16:9 ratio video. Oh, and then that was my first streaming computer, right there. That is an Alienware.
Hey there, everyone, GameFox here, and welcome back to the couch, where today we're not going to be vomiting, so that's good.
Well, no guarantees.
So a while ago on my Discord, if you don't know about my Discord, feel free to head on over to the Twitch channel. You'll learn more about it there. But on my Discord, I went ahead and put up a straw poll about what we were going to do for the 300th video.
The confetti makes a comeback.
Goodbye. I knew ye well.
Well, so how do we get our thumbs to go away? You might ask.
I was so proud of that. Hold on, let's watch it again.
Well,
so how do we get our thumbs to go away? You might ask.
Ah! Black magic!
You see what I did there? No! What did you do?
The audio quality is so bad. Let me turn it down a little.
What happened to your hat? I'm naked.
Well, I think I can fix that.
We that goes back to the Icarus wearing a hat in every video thing.
How did you do that? Okay, well, here we are. The exposition that we needed to start the video.
Are they strawberry preserves? The raspberry preserves. Oh god, it comes with a plastic tray.
Nope, you gotta do it with plastic.
I have a clip of I have this screenshotted and saved on my phone. And every once in a while I'll just send it to Icarus I mean, what is happening to me? When did it all go wrong? What did I do to get in this place in my life? So I'll tell you what. Take a screenshot and use this for all your memeing needs. I need a dirt fox with that face. You know what? Momo, post that in channel discussion for me with a screenshot of this, and I will have Icarus make it, because I need a new emote now. And I still hadn't changed my logo by that point. Jesus frick, man. And then I tried to expand my types of videos a little further. by making a vlog because I was going out and doing a photo shoot with Icarus for her cosplay. This was not yet the time of TikTok, but this was about the innuendo there. Yeah. This was basically like right before she would have gotten into TikTok.
Hey there everyone, GameFox here, and I'm not sure exactly how this is gonna come out. It's my first time doing this. We're gonna go ahead and start a vlog. I'm helping Icarus. Hey guys. with some stuff today for a photo shoot.
When I do vlogs, they're not that interesting. It's not like me doing any sort of massive commentary. It's basically just video reel and music and me checking in every once in a while. I also did not have a gimbal at the time. I have a gimbal now, and I have yet to really use it for anything, so it's incredibly shaky, and I apologize. For editing photos.
It's been a long day. Ended up sticking around at Icarus's for a while, but I think that things came out pretty well. So here's a few pictures that you can look at. I will be putting Icarus's Instagram information in the description below, but I'll tell you guys what. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a comment, leave a like. I'd certainly appreciate it because it lets me know how I'm doing. Don't forget to subscribe for more fun content, and other than that, you guys take love and care. Have a wonderful day.
I very could have easily,
Hey there.
I could have easily posted or pulled up OBS to do that outro, and I was like, no, okay, I'm just gonna do it on the phone. But yeah, so that was my first time doing a vlog. Oh, Amnesia. Amnesia was one of the games that like reinvigorated me into wanting to make content more frequently at this point. And God, I the entire time through Amnesia, I'm like, yes, this is great. This is scary. This is cool. I had a really hard time with the thumbnails in that one. But here's the interesting thing. As you can see, a year later, we get back into Undertale. And the second I got back into Undertale, I almost gave up on it because listen to this.
I guess you could go this way.
You hear that audio?
If there wasn't a huge pit in the way.
I had an audio error, and thankfully, so my microphone's audio recorded on the wrong track and got lost. So the only vocal audio I had was my webcam's audio that was accidentally recording at the same time, which I'm grateful that it did, because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten this out in the first place. But I was so upset by the fact that the audio borked on that video that I almost didn't keep going with Undertale. But I finished it. I got it all out. There were 5 more videos, and I'm glad that I did. Because those thumbnails are some of my favorite that Icarus has ever done for me. This game, though, this is one of the... this game is interesting. It's a game that I kickstarted back in 2018. It's still not out yet because the developer is, making slow progress, which is fine. I'd rather a developer make slow progress than get it out too fast. But it's called Tala and the
Hey there,
Flower...
everyone, GameFox here, and welcome back to another indie game called Tala and the Flower Seed.
Oh, and Flower Seed. It's a really cool game because it mixes photography and digital animation to make a really cute little point-and-click adventure.
Anyway.
And as a photographer, I was just intrigued with the concept. I just thought it was so fascinating. Here's a good clip of it. And seeing their process behind it is really, really cool. But yeah, so this is what the photos start as, and then they do color editing and stuff in order to make them have the same tone that they want, and then they add the animations on top of it. So I did back this, and I'm excited for them to... I did see that they put an update back in July, and they're still working on it, which is really cool. So hopefully it'll come out eventually, but this was actually the second game I kickstarted, the first one being Lost Ember. That was the first game I ever kickstarted. And funny thing was, I kickstarted Lost Ember back before I started my YouTube channel, and I was like, this will be the first game I do a full playthrough of, not realizing that there was going to be hitches along their Kickstarter thing, and their perceived release date didn't happen until 2020, when it was supposed to happen back in like 2017. Just fun editing things. Ori and the Blind Forest, good lord. I struggle bust through Ori. Like, I struggle bust through Ori a lot. It was a really fun game and a really phenomenal game, an experience that I wouldn't give up, and I'm glad I played it. But it was, some of the, making videos for it was rough, because there were some sections of I wanted to complete a section in each video so I could get through the whole. So some sections I ended up having 2-hour-long recordings. And that for me at the time, that was a lot. What about Rock? Oh, yeah. I actually didn't talk about that game at all, and I don't know why I didn't. That's actually, yeah. Rock of Ages. Recently did a Let's Play of a game called Rock of Ages 3. It just so happens that I also did a playthrough of Rock of Ages 2. I did not do Rock of Ages 1. I don't know why. Rock of Ages also has some of my favorite thumbnails that I've ever done. I wish I could illustrate precisely why I liked this one so much. This is definitely one of my top favorite indie games.
Hey there, everyone. GameFox here, and welcome back to Rock of Ages 2.
No glasses. We've gone back into that territory.
I'm freaking sick again, but that doesn't mean that we're gonna stop here. Let's go ahead and
see what I mean by crackhead energy?
Atlas says as he stares at the trees. You bird!
You bird!
Songs, bird symphony all over again. Holy, that'll mean good things for us.
Oh, I didn't do it in that one. Oh, apparently that's something I did in later videos, or I just didn't catch it for that one. It's really a funny story about the Rock of Ages series is when you hear that, I would put trumpets in that would follow the beat of the and Mike thought that they were real. Mike thought that they were part of the game, and he was very disappointed when they turned out to not be. But that, like, just like then, there were so many times where I forgot to put them in. But Rock of Ages 3 followed very much the same element. But like, look at this. Look at the
to control.
Look at the.
Oh God, this was bad.
Bitrate quality.
Why are you? Why? No! This isn't how life is supposed to end.
Bitrate quality, my camera, the audio, and then if I go to Rock of Ages 3 was a more.
Hey there, everyone. GameFox here. Welcome to Rock of Ages 3. I am really excited to play this game. I didn't even know it was out. I didn't even know that they were making a third one, and my God, this is loud.
It sounds much more like my current content. I mean, because it was more current. 2020.
Sticky cows! Oh, it's good to know that the sticky cows are still here. Why can I not? Oh, they're not just sticky cows. They're like ultra screw you over cows.
So it even just from Rock of Ages 2 to Rock of Ages 3, like you can see a massive change.
Oh, my army is ready. Oh, my army is ready. Oh crap, the enemy is rolling.
I can definitely see that YouTube.
What? Boulders. Okay.
I can definitely see that YouTube. Oh, here we go. This is supposed to be at 1080p.
See where we have so much money.
Now look at that. 1080p, 60 FPS.
I still want to see what these do. What is that? Can I roll yet? Okay, good. Yes. What is that? It looks like a little merry-go-round.
If you want a good laugh, definitely check out the Rock of Ages 2 and 3 series. Rain World was fantastic. Rain World was another one that this was definitely when I stopped doing videos regularly. It was about 2.5 years ago, and it just got too hard to keep up with. I do nothing. I don't work a job. All I do is stream and make video content. But for some reason, doing daily videos is just too much for me. If I record for a half hour, it's about 2.5 to 3.5 hours for editing. And I know a lot of people take a lot more time to edit than that. And then, you know, you've got, thanks, Larry. And then you've got your post editing, thumbnails, compiling tags and things like that. And then the upload process. So overall, a half-hour video, sometimes a half-hour recording can take maybe 5 to 6 hours to like fully do the whole thing. And then I also stream for 5 to 6 hours a night most days. And I've even stopped streaming 5 days a week and now only stream 4 days a week. So I don't know. I personally don't know why it's so hard for me to do that, for me to keep up with regular content. Oh, here's something fun though. This is the first time I ever did, no, where did it go? This is the first time I ever did Twitch Clips highlights.
Oh my god,
What is
go back inside.
What is
there
it?
are 2 behemoths outside on the ground.
2 behemoths?
Yes.
Oh my god!
And my instinct is go down. Go fight them.
Ow!
At the time of making this Twitch Clips highlight, there was no way to download clips from Twitch. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll kind of see a little thin white bar of the video player that I basically screen capped it off of. So that's why some of the clips in this particular highlight are so shoddy, like quality-wise.
I literally just chucked my controller at my monitor.
I miss subs too.
Oh, I'm sober now.
I keep up with them every once in a while.
How did we both get stuck up here? No, Steve, no. Ah.
Steve, yes.
Oh, but I 100% doubted you, Leary. I 100% doubted you. Like it's a pufferfish. This can't be good. was getting into, oh, this is when we started doing Minecraft with Mike New Worlds. Right here, Minecraft with Mike New Worlds. That was our Achievement Hunter series and still is, and we will be getting to 1.18 achievements hopefully soon. And then we've got Twitch clips too. This is a much more recent video. Everything's neon now. Just the awkward pause of just, wait, hold on, let me just... Activate double chin.
No! What are we doing right now?
I have your butt. I think this was one of the first times that Dark Ash and I collabed.
Like the weirdest.
Ash, get out of the way.
Yep.
Out of the danger zone. You're in the danger zone. You're in the danger zone. I'm in the water. Oh. Yeah, so that was the second Twitch highlight. The other one was more recent. All of this stuff is fairly recent. This is unfortunate. I really enjoyed Please Don't Touch Anything.
What is this panel for? Just stay here. I'll be right back.
Hold on.
And don't touch anything. Well, I think that that's a bad idea. So I'm going to go ahead and touch the big red button.
You can. So the premise of this.
So Mike and I were doing this together where I was streaming the game to Discord and recording it, and he was helping commentate and decide on what we should do. And we did 2 videos of this. Unfortunately, my footage got deleted or didn't record or something went wrong. Something went wrong. So we never finished this, which is unfortunate because we got so far. We got so far, but it was really fun. Words. Oh! Run away! I like that he makes a tiny mushroom cloud. That's amazing!
Hey Ash, you would want to say goodbye to the server?
What is this doing?
Oh, fuck.
Bye.
It's the best clip for ending. Yeah, see, I still do featured fan art. We still do that on streams too. So if you guys have any featured fan arts, I do keep them on the end screens. It's fun. Yeah, so that was the most recent Twitch clips highlights, which was a year ago. We're about due for another one. I highly encourage clips. Lots of clips. If you find a funny moment in stream, clip it, clip it, clip it. Because it will end up in a highlight. And now we're getting closer to the most recent stuff. All of this is within the last couple months. This one I just really want to show off because I'm so proud of this video. Hey there, everyone. GameFox here. Welcome to a random little game I found called Out of Control. I don't know. I made this background. It looks nice for games that are in a 4:3 format. Now press control to start. Would you look at... So going back to, I reference my videos a lot. I think so long as I can get control in its place, it shouldn't be... Anyway, I'm not gonna make you guys sit through this whole one. If you want to go see it for yourself, I recommend it because I thought this video was really funny and I still think it's really funny. And I laughed at it when I made Sin watch it. It's just really funny. But yeah, we can quickly take this video.
Okay, so there's a box on the floor.
Compared to this video, which is the most recent Human Fall Flat.
Hello. I didn't break the game. I don't know what you're talking. Oh my god, what are you? What did you create? I know how this is gonna go. Let's drag this to the middle. A little bit more to the middle. That's good. Push you.
I hate this. No.
Help! Oh, you're a villager.
Oh, I get it. You're a Minecraft villager. That makes a lot of sense.
Button. No. Down. Hands up. Grab the box. Yeah, on the platform. Push it button. Yep.
It's interesting to see. It's still terrifying to look at.
Horrifying. Making this thing's gonna give me nightmare. Oh my goodness, the eyes are on the back of the hat too. Oh, this is...
But I think that's basically the come full circle on it is I haven't changed that much, but I've changed enough that I'm happier with who I am and where I'm at today. And a lot of it is, oh, this is not the screen I wanted to be on. A lot of it is due in part to you guys on Twitch. I wouldn't have the confidence to do the things that I do or have come out of my shell the way that I did if it wasn't for you guys. I still very much consider myself more of a fan of making YouTube content because I feel like there's a lot more creativity in it for me, but I cannot deny just how much Twitch has opened me up to so many things. And we've got a lot of great memories. I'm trying to highlight as much stuff as I can on Twitch. So if there's particular streams that you guys want to go back and watch, we've got, you know, the Human Fall Flat collab that Leary edited, Cat Mario. I think I did the Cat Mario one because it's like 2 hours long. So this was literally 5.5 hours of me just nonstop talking about my content. So how about I go ahead and plug my content again? Go check out the YouTube channel. It's where a lot of my passion lies, and a lot of things have changed since the very beginning, and that's not even the earliest video. Like, a lot of things have changed since I first played Tormentum. With no face cam, terrible audio, recording in the bedroom too. If you look at the back of the hat, you can see it.
That's awesome. All right, what level are we playing?
I don't heckin' know.
Something that requires farming, apparently.
All right. Do a lot of fun things I get to do with you guys and with my brother and with good friends like Ashen Dark and Cold and with my wife. It's wonderful. Hey guys, Early Morning Game Fox coming to you from just after finishing that highlight. And if you've made it to the end of this video, 1, congratulations, it's a really long video, and 2, just thank you. 6 years of content on YouTube and Twitch, and I did various other little things that I've done on TikTok and Instagram and stuff, and it's been amazing. It really, really has, and I can't thank you guys enough for bringing a lot of light into my life. So it's definitely not the end, and I will be continuing to make content for as long as I can. I will try to do videos as often as I can without burning myself out, but I'm really thankful to have a wonderful community backing up what I'm doing and to have this opportunity to just have fun. So yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a comment, leave a like. I'd really appreciate it. It does let me know how I'm doing. Don't forget to subscribe for more fun content. And other than that, you guys take luck and care and have a wonderful day.